I've always liked how watercolor looks, and recently my friend Ariel gave me some brush pens. I've never used them before. She gave me these brush pens, and I tried using them the other day just as markers, as regular alcohol markers would work, and it didn't work. They didn't look cool. But today, I'm gonna try actually doing watercolor art. I have this drawing that I did a while back ago. I'm gonna ink it, and I'm gonna use these pens, but I need some supplies. So, we're going out to the store. Before I left, I was looking at my sketchbook, and I don't know how it will do with watercolor. I've never used watercolor on that sketchbook before, so I don't know if the watercolor is gonna like go through the paper or if it's not gonna blend properly. So if I do find watercolor paper at the dollar store, then I'm taking that. But for now, we're getting the brushes. That's the main focus, brushes. So I found the art supplies, but it looks like they're kind of out of everything. I wonder if they have watercolor paper. Watercolor paper. I don't know if these brushes are gonna be good enough. Maybe the dollar store wasn't the best place to come for art supplies. I don't think they have what I need. They don't have good brushes, they don't have anything. So now, I don't know what to do. They have these brushes, but I don't think those are the ones that I want. I mean, I just need it for water, but I don't like these brushes either. Should I take these? So yeah, the Family Dollar doesn't have anything that I want or need. These paintbrushes are kind of whack. They're like plasticky and scratchy, but I want like a nice paintbrush. But where else can I go? Literally the only place that I'm thinking of is Walmart, but that's all the way on the other side of the city. I don't want to go all the way over there, but fuck it for the video. It's either I go to Walmart or I fuck around with these. I think we're gonna have to go to Walmart. Let's roll. I'm trying to think of any other place that I could go that's not that far, and I really don't know. I don't know any other place nearby besides the Walmart that's all the way over there. The Dollar Tree's not gonna have anything. It's gonna have the same exact things that I found here at the Giant Dollar. The 99-cent store is not gonna have those things either. It's gonna have a lot of other cheap stuff. I think Walmart's our best go, our best decision. Walmart, please have what I need. Here we go. I got this watercolor pad. I think I'm gonna take this one. It was either that or this big one right here, but I don't know if I really need this right now. I'm still trying to learn watercolor, so I'm gonna start off with something smaller. Here we go. Nice little square. I think I might just grab these. There's a lot of colors on it, and I never really used actual watercolor, so might as well see the brush pens and the actual watercolor, see the difference between the two. Hopefully the brush is cool. I'm gonna look up if this is a good brand or not, because if I get this and it's whack, I'll be kind of upset. I found the watercolor paper, 30 sheets, and they're pretty thick. So the watercolor's gotta stick to this. Like this, like if you guys can feel this paper right now, it's got like a nice little texture to it. And since I was there, I'm like, you know what if I wanna use more colors than the ones I just have? I don't know if this is good or not. Usually when there are little trays like this, I think it's for children, and that means that they're not that good. But I'm gonna take my chance and see how this turns out, because this looks pretty cool. I own watercolor set, and since I was there, this is it. It's a chicken nugget in between two pieces of bread. We got all the art supplies that we need. Let's go home, and let's try out watercolor for the first time. I am back home. I have got all the art supplies that I need. I don't even know what I need. I know I need a brush, but it's got a brush in there. Oh, there's a lot of nice colors on here. There's 37 colors on this. Look at this. And my little sister's really getting into art. So I got her own first sketchbook. Look at this. Beautiful. This right here, it's gonna change her life. She's gonna level up her art. That's what she's gonna do. She's only 7. It is the next day. I went to Disneyland yesterday instead of completing this video, so I'm gonna draw today. I don't know what I'm gonna draw, but I'm gonna be using the watercolors and the brush pens. Like that. I have moved my light from right there to right here, and I use my own DIY homemade contraption. I'm a genius. This is what I have invented. So basically the printer is there to give the light support going this way, but then it has the counterbalance with that, which I just stuffed a whole bunch of stuff inside of this bag, and I put it on top of the other leg so it hangs onto it. So that's the ground, and that's the counterbalance. And that acts as a weight, and I'm able to put the light kind of at an angle. I'm looking at this first page right now, and I don't know if I want to touch it. It looks so pristine. I don't want to mess it up, but at the same time, kind of have to. look at the texture of the watercolor paper. This feels so nice. I don't want to... I'm sorry. Should I draw on this watercolor paper, holding this thing up and drawing downward, or have it like this? And they should have just designed this way. That way you flip it like that. I think everyone prefers this rather than calendar style. What do you guys think? Up and down or left and right? Going left and right. I'm ready to go. First page. Man. I'm not even gonna use the pencil. I'm just gonna go in and start trying things out. Okay, so this is the blue that I'm gonna try out. First jab on the paper. Here we go. Cool. This is nice. I like this. It feels really cool. Oh, can I do the bamboo? Like, you just go back and add like a little dot here, something, a little line, and then I can move the shadow. This is cool. It's actually way cooler than just watching the tutorial. What if I flick the water out more? Add more water that way. Just water. I'm gonna try a different color. I'm gonna try to make like a little flower or something. Add some purple here. Purple's a cool color, man. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wet this up again. Look at that. It's like a nice little petal. Come on now. Look at this. Look at this. I'm painting. This is looking nice. This is a nice flower. I like this flower. Over here. Just like really solidify that shade. You know? White? What does white do? You're not gonna be able to see white, are you? How do you see the white? Oh, what if I want to add white here? Can't really see it. Oh, this is a nice green. Hello, green. I want to add more darker over here. Interesting. And then what I want to do is make the bottom layer lighter up here. I'm gonna draw an orange. I want to draw an orange now for some reason. That came into my mind out of nowhere. This is cool. I'm having a lot of fun actually. Get this light orange first. I don't know if it's orange or like a beige or tan or something. One thing that I heard you could do is mix the colors too. So like, let's just say I want like a lighter orange or a lighter tan. I think I can just put some here. If I want to make it brighter, I can also add some white. And mix it up and it should become a lighter version of that tan. So this is the new tan that I made. And I'll get the original tan that I got, or the beige, and see if this one's darker or not. Oh wow, yeah, no, it is. So that's what the white is for. It's not really for putting it on the paper. It's for making the colors lighter when you're mixing them. Yeah, look at that. And I didn't draw anything that night. I just continued to practice putting down the paint on the paper and just learned how it worked, got a little bit more familiar with it. I looked up a lot of tutorials or a lot of videos on Instagram and YouTube, and I'm like really into the watercoloring right now. I'm hooked. So for right now, I'm just gonna stick to that. Applying the paint on the paper and learning and getting more familiar with it, seeing how everything works, how everything makes sense to me. And then eventually I'll move on to my first artwork. And you guys will be there to see it. These watercolors are a lot of fun to use. And if you've never used them before, I highly suggest you try them, even if you don't know how they work. It's something that I've always wanted to do, and I finally got around to it, and I'm telling you, I'm hooked. I feel like I just exposed my avatar to this new skill. Like I just discovered a new ability within my character, like if I was in a video game. We leveled up, you know? So if you happen to enjoy me learning how to watercolor and trying out watercoloring for the first time, make sure to like and subscribe to stick around and see when I work on my first piece of art. I'm gonna be working on some artwork soon, so. I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep arting. Art is something that you never get rid of. Even if you're not an artist, there's an artist within you. Create. Don't stop creating. Now I gotta create the rest of this video. Okay, I'll see you later. We saw this store. I don't know. It's on Pixar Pier, if you know Disneyland. It's on Pixar Pier, and there's like a little store, and there's drawings all over the place. And I was like, man, looking at all these drawings makes me want to draw. What should I draw? And I looked at it, and I told her, now that I see all these drawings, when I think to myself, what should I draw? And I always struggle with that question of knowing what I should draw next. I was like, there really is, I can draw anything. There's literally so many things that I can draw. It's just that I don't know what to choose to draw. But for what there is for me to draw, like a list of options, infinite amount. Today, I feel like I'm going to draw Remy from Ratatouille. Welcome to day 3 of me learning how to watercolor.